Hey everyone, it's Ben Hardy here, and in today's video, I'm going to be looking at the Toyota RAV4 Woodland. This is one of the vehicles at the auto show. I've never seen one before, so that's why I filmed a quick video on it. Let's get right into the video. Let's take a look at this RAV4 Woodland. Now, I know this isn't as exciting as new as some other cars you might see at an auto show, but I did think it was cool that they, finally have the Woodland treatment on the RAV4. At least this is the first time I have ever seen it. I've only seen it on the Sienna. You guys can see this one's finished in army green. It's funny to see a RAV4 in army green red. I always associate the color with the Tier D Pro Tundra or 4Runner that I commonly see it on, or the Sequoia as well. But yeah, cool looking front end. I think the coolest part's the wheels. They're a lot more flashy than what you have on the Sienna Woodland. And it looks like the suspension is raised a little bit with this Woodland package, just like what they've done on the Sienna to make it a little bit more rugged and off-road capable. They also have the Tier D RAV4. Blacked out mirror cap, you can see as well. And by the way, this is like the most rugged RAV4 you can get because the Tier D off-road, from my knowledge, doesn't exist anymore for the 25 model year, which I thought was a very interesting choice by Toyota, getting rid of such a... I don't know how popular it was, but it seemed like a relatively popular model. Dealers would sell them pretty quickly. Anyways, tons of storage in the back. Got a little Woodland mat there in the back as well. Some of the benefits of the RAV4 is you do have a lot of storage. And the rear hatch manual, which is kind of interesting. So, kind of more of like a midline trim, right? But with the hybrid, of course. And this, if you don't know, the RAV4 is hybrid. This version produces like 219 horsepower, and then, fuel economy is going to be high 30s, low 40s, depending on highway or city driving and all of that. And then the interior is actually a lot more basic than I thought it would be. Again, this is kind of more of an entry-level package. So the seats are cloth. That was something to note on this package. I thought they'd be, soft text or something, but no, just cloth seats with it. And then you can see there with the roof, no center for anything like that. And popping up front, again, same thing with the material use. Kind of has more of a utilitarian look to it with everything. Blind spot monitoring with the mirrors as well. And then you can see with the front seat, got all of that nice cloth trim, but still nice trim nonetheless. The seats are power adjustable, which is a plus. Got a little storage space there. Some soft touch on the dash. See it all across. Again, more basic with the overall design, but it's kind of why you go for Toyota. Basic, but it's supposed to work, right? Got your big climate control knobs, which I've always liked, and then the little drive mode select down below, the EV mode select too. But nice steering wheel. Good storage overall with the center console. Not massive, but gets the job done. And then just a quick look at the little window sticker, because this is not like a pre-production car. It has a real window sticker to it. And this is a car that will actually be sold at one of the local dealerships. They just have it at the auto show. But yeah, it's not as cheap as you'd think given how basic the interior is. But I mean, hybrid plus kind of like more of a special edition. Anyways, they also had some other RAV4s that had some stuff on it, so I thought you guys might want to see it in the video. This one had like a roof rack, and then to the Woodland. And then you got like the kayak on the other one. So kind of cool to see they're trying to do a lot with the RAV4s. And by the way, Toyota was half of the auto show. If you ever go to Utah Auto Show, it's basically all Toyota. Well, let us take a little drive here in the M5. This is a pretty crazy beast, if you ask me. And yes, I know all the memes, right? All the memes comparing this to a boat, to a whale. And yes, it does in fact weigh more than a lot of pickup trucks and a lot of big SUVs. But it's got a lot of power. I am interested to see, though, how this new generation of super sport sedans and stuff ends up doing long term, because they're getting so technical that, yeah, I just don't know. Like the old sports cars, the reason why they're exciting is because of how raw they were. But this, I can tell you right off the bat, this thing is full-blown luxury. I mean, super comfortable ride. It's quiet with the hybrid system. I mean, very daily drivable car. You know, you compare this to like an older M car, and the older M cars, like, you don't want to daily drive it. You could, of course, but not comfortable like this. Yeah, we'll say nice. Right, it is more aggressive though. You know, you can kind of feel a little bit more. And these, I don't think I've ever experienced these Hankooks before. Hankooks, however you say it. Hankooks, I don't know. They seem pretty aggressive. It's not terrible though. You can hear quite a bit happening through with the road noise and all of that. It's controllable with the suspension, but it's definitely firm. It's definitely a firm car. And you hear everything. So, I mean, it still has some level of rawness to it, but it's also so quiet. This would be fun to daily drive. And also get the crazy power. It's got decent level of regen as well. Pop it into the M2 mode. Let's see, M2's less aggressive than M1. Interesting. Seems like both are aggressive. Okay, we're in the M1 mode. Whoa! It's quick. Can you downshift, please? Oof, yeah, it is quick. It is very, very quick. Monstrously quick. It feels like it has 2 billion pound-feet of torque. It's impressive. Huh. This is an interesting one. Make sure I'm in automatic mode. There we go. Put it back into normal mode. So, something's up with the new M5. This is a very interesting car. It's daily drivable. It's definitely an M car though. It's still firm and all of that. It handles better than you think considering the curb weight. It's got great power. What I will say though is